Hi guys, welcome to episode 65 of Learn That Solely. Today we're going to be looking at Silent Night, Bodom Night by Children of Bodom. This song is extremely good times. Let's take a look. Before we get too excited, we just need to be mindful of the tuning, which is the standard D standard Children of Bodom tuning, which is D, G, C, F, A, D. So get yourself a tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's take a look at the first section. I'm going to start from 17 of the second string, and I'm going to go 17, 19, 20, and then return to the 17. Okay, now we're just sort of working with some little thirds ideas. I'm going from 19 of the first string to 20 of the second. It's the major thing, and then a minor thing from 17 of the first to 19 of the second. So we've kind of got two groups of four. Okay, and then the next one goes, this one sort of forwards and back and then a straight descend. So I do the first four notes exactly the same again on the next group, which is 17, 19, 20, back to 17. And then from 19 of the first string, we just descend down the scale, which is 19, 17 on the first, and then 20, 19 on the second. So all together. Okay, now the third group we're going to do is exactly the same as the first. So the whole thing thus far. Okay, hopefully that makes sense, and then we go into this. What I'm doing there is just to descend from 20, but we're working with a harmonic minor kind of scale idea. So I'm going 20, 19, 17, 16, and then I just go up on the last note back to 17. Okay, the whole thing thus far. Okay, and then the second half of this, I think it starts with some similar ideas. Okay, so I've changed on the third group. So we're going to repeat the first two patterns. I'll play those for you one more time a little slower. Okay, now this is where it changes. The first four notes of this last little phrase are going to be the same. Okay, and then I'm going to go to 19 of the first string, and then go 20, 19 on the second, and then hit 19 of the third. So I go... Hopefully that makes sense. And then I go to 17 of the third string. And I go... I'll slow that down for you. So I'm playing 17 of the third string. And then I go 20, 19, 20 on the second string. And then I want to go 17 to 20, still on the second string. And then I want to end on 15. So I go... Okay, let's put the whole thing together from the start a little slower. Second half. Alright, let's have a look at the second section. It's going to start with this run. Or essentially working through here. If we're in standard tuning, my frame of mind would be that I'm doing a G major diatonic run. So it's relatively simple, just straight down the scale. From the sixth string, I'm hitting 15, 17, 19, and also the same on the fifth. Okay, when I get to the fourth and the third, I've got two of the same shape once again. I'm going 16, 17, 19. And then when I get to the second and the first, also the same shape twice, I'm playing 17, 19, 20. So all together. Okay, then after after that I jump back up to the second string and I play 19, 20, 22, same on the first, and then I go to 24, and I slide that back and just hit 19 at the end of that. So we'll do that all again a little slower. Okay, hopefully that makes sense, and we work into this. Let's slow that down. I'm going from 24 of the first string. This begins with 3 picks. And after the third pick, I do a pull off from 24 to 22, and then I pull off to 19. And then I go to 22 of the second string, so still on the first string. So this is 22, and I hit 22 again and pull off to 19 and slide to 17. Okay? And then I want to hit 19 twice, and then do a pull off from 17 and slide to 15. So all together. Okay, then I go from 17 of the first string twice. I do a pull off on the second 17 to 15 and slide to 14. Okay, now the next one goes 2 15s and then a pull off to 14. Then I slide to 12. So all together. Okay, then after that I want to go to 14 of the first string, and then I want to hit 12 of the first string twice. So it goes, and at the end of that phrase I go to 15 of the second string, then to 12 of the first, and then back to 15. So it goes. Alright, I'll go from the 24 fret run. Alright, let's take it back to that big, what would be a G major run, but in this case it'll be F because of the tuning. Back to 24. Okay, let's have a look at the third section. We want to start off on 19 of the first string, and it's going to go 19, 17, 15. Okay, now this is a little bit confusing because you're sort of descending one way and ascending the other, so it's a little confusing. Take your time with it. And then it goes. So what I'm doing there is I'm going 17, 19 on the second string, and then 17, 15 on the first, and then I want to end on 17 of the second. So it goes. Okay, the next bit goes. This is a little bit stranger melodically. I'm going 17, 15 on the first string, and then I'm going 19, 15 on the second. So all together. Okay, then after that I go. So it's just 2 quick triplets. I'm playing 15, 17, 19 on the second, and then the first. After that I want to go up to 22 of the first string. I'm going to go 22, 20, then 19. And then I go to 20 of the second string. And then I go to 22 of the second string. So. And then at the end of that, that last little phrase, I'm going 20, 19 on the first, and then 20 to 22 as a bend on the second string. Altogether that last little chunk. Let's try the whole section thus far. Hopefully that makes sense, and then we just go into this part. Let's slow that down. I want to start from 15 to the first string. I'm going 15, 14, 12, and I just do that quick little shred twice. And then I go the same idea, but I'm going 17, 15, 14, just up the scale. Both on the same string, and then it goes. So what I'm doing here is a very simple pattern, just going forwards and back. So I'm going 19, 17, 15 on the first string and the second, and then I just work it forward. So I just descend it and then ascend it. So 19, 17, 15, 19, 17, 15, 17, 19 on the second, and then 15, 17, 19. So all together. the end of it goes, what I've got here is 2 little shreds going 22, 20, 19 twice, and then 24, 22, 20 twice on the first string as well. And then a big bend on 24. So that whole last little shred section, let's try the whole thing from the start of this section. Let's have a look at the fourth section. I'm going to start from 17 of the second string, and I do a single note and then 2 quick notes shortly after, and then I go to 19. So I hit 17 3 times all together, and I hit 19, and then I've got to hammer on into a pull off from 17 to 19, back to 17, and then I want to play 16. Cool. And then I want to slide into 20 of the first string. There it goes. This is just working down, just a straight scale with just 4 notes at a time, and we're just backtracking as we go. So the first bit goes 20, 19, 17 on the first and 20 of the second string. And I jump back to 19 of the first string, and I want to go 19, 17, and then 20, 19 on the second string. The last group of 4 there goes from 17 of the first, and then I go 20, 19, 17 on the second. So it goes all together. Okay, and then at the end of that I want to go to 13 of the second string. So what I'm doing there is I hit 13 twice. The second time I hit it, I want to go 15, 17. So it goes. I'm going to do a slight bend on 15 when I move back to my middle finger. And then I go back to 13 after that. Cool, and then the end of it goes. Let's slow that down. I'm going 12, 15 on the second string, and then 12, 14 on the first. I want to hit 14 again and do a slight bend. So all together. And then I go back to 12 of the first, and then go 15, 13 on the second to finish. So all together. Alright, let's try all of the fourth section a little slower. And that's a solo from Silent Night, Bodom Night. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I'll catch you all real soon.